And so the most difficult thing I have to deal with so far is trying to walk out of door in Brill. Hi everybody, it's Az here from Heel vs Babyface with my third video in the IRONMAN challenge. Now I'd like to say, well I wouldn't like to say, but I'd say this has been requested for a little bit now, because I tend to put out the IRONMAN videos once a week, or so it's going to seem, approximately once a week. But on nearly every video that I've done in the last 7 or 8 days since the last part of the IRONMAN challenge, whether it be my Batman Arkham Origins playthrough, whether it be the Brawlers Guild, whether it be whatever I've been doing, you know, my soloing stuff, I think somebody at some point in the comments has said, where's the Iron Man? More Iron Man. We want more Iron Man. You know, Facebook as well, Twitter, on my live streaming. So one part of me is like ecstatic because it's just like, oh, you know, it's really cool that this is a segment. I'm going to call it a segment on my channel that you seem to be into, that you seem to want to see a lot more of. And you know, you like to see the Raid Boss 101s, you like to see the soloing stuff and all that kind of jazz. So it's great that there's something else that you've kind of taken to your heart. Let's just put it that way. On the flip side, of course, it takes time. It takes time to level up. So I can't just like throw them out daily, going from like, you know, 25 to 34. You know what I mean? So it's something that's going to be a slow builder. I will attempt. I'm going to try, you know, make some sort of agreement here with you, some sort of verbal agreement. I will attempt to get one video, at least one IRONMAN video out a week. Even if the progression isn't 5 levels, even if it's just a wee bit of progression to show you how I'm getting on. I mean, you never know. Part 4 might actually be I'm dead. Because you're gonna see what I do here. Look, I'm doing a mass pull here at level, I don't know, I think I'm only level 10, 11. But the reason why I'm doing it is because Lillian Voss, I'm back with Lillian Voss. I told you it's an awesome storyline. You get to meet her all over the shop. She goes and leaps on their heads, these Scarlet Peeps heads, and just one-shots them. So as long as you get the pull tap on them, you're going to get yourself some EXP. So that's what I pulled, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reckless? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Necessary? Absolutely not. Fun? Yeah. Yeah. But we're getting to that stage now where the rewards that you get from the quests are normally greens. And of course, one of the rules of the IRONMAN challenge is you can't use greens, blues, epics, accounts, legendaries, the job lot. So for me to get gear at the moment, it is horrible. I am literally relying on world drops. World drops to give me that wee bit of gear that is simply just going to up my armor levels. That's it. Because I'm not going to benefit from any stats. You don't get stats on white or grey items, and ergo I'm not going to be benefiting from any stats. So I am simply looking at items which are going to improve probably my stamina and my armor. So it's getting interesting, because the further I've got on, and I'm only going from level 10 to level 15 in this video, but the further that I'm progressing already, harkens back. Oh, I love saying harkens. Harkens. It sounds very German, doesn't it? Oh, harkens. How are you doing today? Oh, so I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. Why do I always do Germans camp? I'm sorry. If there's German people, I'm sorry, but I love camp German people. They sound amazing. That's just the way it is. But it harkens back, as I get back on track, it harkens back to when I first played the World of Warcraft back in 2007, where I kind of get a noobish feel to myself, because I'm not allowed to equip items which are going to help me. I'm absolutely convinced that back in 2007, when I first started leveling as an undead male Wowlock, I was you know, equipping stuff which was completely unnecessary. You know, I was equipping spirit gear just because it was like, ooh, it's got a stat, even though I didn't need spirit. Stuff like that, you know. Even though we did have MP5 in those days, some people might be going, what on earth is this guy talking about? But there are some of you which will understand what I'm talking about there. MP5, mana, 5 mana per second. You used to get gear like that. So it did kind of make me have that feel, that vibe to it, because I can't burn stuff down. If I was in heirlooms, and when I got to the base, there was a mage in full heirloom items, and they challenged me to a duel, and I was just like, oh, piss off. You know? It's just like, I am here in my Iron Man stuff, although they wouldn't have killed me, you know, they would have got me down to minimal health, and then it would have stopped the duel. It was just like, why? Why? You're clearly going to walk all over my warlock here. You know, I've got no stats, got no gear. Why even bother? But I fear that kind of mage is what I'm going to come up against mob-wise. So there was somebody that put in one of the comments, one of the videos, that I think they didn't give us. I don't think they gave a specific level, and I don't think they were trying to mean this nastily. I think they were being absolutely legit, and I totally agree with them. And they said something along the lines of, "I'm going to paraphrase you if you don't mind. I think you're potentially going to die. I think you're going to die getting cocky with a rare elite." And I absolutely understand where that person's coming from, and I possibly agree with you, because every time I'm coming across a rare elite now, apart from the Son of Onguel or whatever it is that trolls around this place, like level 19 rare, which I avoided like the plague. Any other rare elite which I have come across, I have attacked. And I've tried to get as much gubbins off them as possible. Simply because the experience that you gain from them are outstanding. Like that spider you just saw me kill, 1,100. I killed another, which gave me 2,300 or something like that, and pushed me through and leveled me up. I came across another one, another spider by the Scarlet Monastery. I am attacking them all simply because, one, I'm a tank class, because I've got my Warlock Void pet, and secondly, because of the experience levels which they give. And I am trying to push through the early levels, and it just makes me think about how I used to play cricket. I used to play a lot of cricket, used to be an opening batsman back in there as well. And I started off very patient, but the older I got, and when I got into my 20s, I started to get very impatient. I wanted runs quickly, and I made silly mistakes, and I got out cheaply, whereas if I'd played the game which I used to play as a teenager, where I was disciplined, and I used to build up my runs, I got a lot more. I kind of feel as if this is how the Iron Man challenge is going for me at the minute. I don't think I've got the correct mindset. I don't think I'm in a position. If I carried on the way that I'm doing now, I would fail. I'm absolutely convinced I would fail. I need to find something inside of me which just kind of slows things down, just, you know, makes me realise there's a ding, level 15, yay! Just makes me realise that I've got to be a little bit more cautious about certain elements. So even though I haven't put myself into any massive difficulties at the moment, there's always that one time, there's always that one cocky moment that could just turn everything. But here we are, level 15, no problems thus far. So I hope you enjoyed the vid. Please do like, comment. Okay. I'll show you the gear. So there we go. There's the cloak. There's the vest. It's god awful. There are the braces. There's the weapon. Still the same weapon from the first and second video. Shoes and leggies and belties and gloves. I am in a lot of trouble. But I hope you enjoyed the vid. Please do like, comment and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Twitch for live streaming. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.